If there is one thing to learn from horror movies, it would be this. Never ever follow anyone who vanishes into thin air, or worst, a whole group of people who mysteriously disappear and no longer communicate. It might be wiser to resist the temptation to become the fearless hero. But this is what happened in Lechevo. Lechevo, a town in the Republic of Tatarstan, was where an unsuspecting family went about their daily lives. This family was the Chelychev family, an ordinary one in most respects. As the sun gracefully lowered itself toward the horizon, casting its warm, fading glow across the rustic landscape, a seemingly ordinary evening was about to take a nightmarish turn for this family. As the evening unfolded, the family of five, mother, father, two kids, and grandma, were gathered in their cozy kitchen to prepare dinner, blissfully unaware that by the end of the night only one will make it out alive. As the dinner was being prepared, Maria Shelisheva, an innocent 8-year-old girl, watched as her father, Mikhail, a respected law professor, descended into the depths of their home's root cellar to retrieve some ingredients they needed for dinner. The seconds turned into minutes, and then something seemed amiss. Mikhail did not re-emerge from the cellar. Anastasia, Maria's mother, growing anxious at her husband's prolonged absence, made her way to the cellar's entrance and ventured into the dimly lit cellar. The minutes ticked away, but neither Maria's father nor mother returned. Panic began to set in as the family realized something was horribly wrong. Desperation led Maria's elder brother, Georgi, 18 years old, to descend into the depths of the cellar, his heart racing with millions of thoughts on what happened to his parents in the mysterious root cellar. Yet he too disappeared without a trace. Now the entire family was entangled in an inexplicable nightmare. With her family vanishing one after another into the dark abyss, Maria's grandmother, Arida, felt a growing unease. She reached out to a neighbor for help, her voice trembling with dread, and informed them of her family's disappearances. But before assistance could arrive, fear and anxiety gripped the grandmother's heart, forcing her to confront the eerie cellar herself. Her concern overpowered her, and she entered the cellar. But the outcome was just as grim. She also never came back. Alone in her now empty kitchen, Maria grappled with the decision to follow her family into the cellar. The silence was unsettling, and the possibilities raced through her young mind. With trepidation, she ventured forth into the unknown. As she approached the cellar door, a foul, putrid odor seeped from the darkness below. As her eyes adjusted to the gloom, a gruesome sight awaited her. Sprawled across the cellar's floor lay the lifeless bodies of her father, mother, brother, and grandmother. In the blink of an eye, her world had crumbled, and she had lost her entire family. This shocking incident left a chilling question in its wake. What happened in that cellar? What had taken the lives of an entire family and forever changed the fate of an innocent 8-year-old girl? The shocking truth lay in a source more banal than one might expect. Potatoes. Potatoes, our beloved potatoes, held a dark secret. It turns out that some of the potatoes had rotted. Since the cellar's door was closed for a long time, and due to a lack of ventilation, the rotten potatoes emitted toxic gases that built up to a lethal level, leading to what is known as an oxygen-deficient atmosphere. As you can see, potatoes, like many fruits and vegetables, undergo respiration, a natural biological process, even after they are harvested. During respiration, potatoes consume oxygen and release carbon dioxide. This can lead to a gradual decrease in oxygen levels in a closed or poorly ventilated storage area, as well as an increase in carbon dioxide. An oxygen-deficient atmosphere develops, which can pose risks to human health. If the oxygen levels drop significantly, it can lead to symptoms like dizziness, shortness of breath, confusion, and even loss of consciousness. In severe cases, it can be life-threatening. So, as Maria's father descended into the cellar, he unwittingly breathed in the toxic gas, and due to the lack of oxygen in the cellar, it rendered him unconscious. From there, the other family members entered the cellar one by one, rushing to the aid of their fallen loved ones, but only exposing themselves to these gases and a lack of oxygen. Maria's survival was only due to leaving the cellar door open long enough, allowing fresh air to enter and prevent further tragedy. Maria now lives with her surviving relatives. The lesson from this dark tale is clear. To avoid issues related to rot, mold, sprouting, and other potential hazards, always store your potatoes in a cool, well-ventilated, dark, and dry place. And always check stored potatoes for signs of spoilage and maintain proper ventilation.